Men are like linoleum floors. Lay 'em right, and you can walk all over them for years. All discarded lovers should be given a second chance, but with somebody else. I've been in more laps than a napkin. When women go wrong, men go right after them. Save a boyfriend for a rainy day, and another, in case it doesn't rain. It's not the men in your life that matters, it's the life in your men. A man's kiss is his signature. Do not marry a man to reform him. That is what reform schools are for. Wow! All this meat and no potatoes.
I'm a good woman for a bad man.
Never mind about the 6 feet. Let's talk about the 7 inches. A hard man is good to find. Women like a man with a past, but they prefer a man with a present. His mother should have thrown him away and kept the stork. Don't cry for a man who's left you, the next one may fall for your smile. Men are my hobby. If I ever got married, I'd have to give it up. It's all right for a perfect stranger to kiss your hand as long as he's perfect. Don't keep a man guessing too long, he's sure to find the answer somewhere else. I have found men who didn't know how to kiss. I've always found time to teach them. Sex with love is the greatest thing in life. But sex without love, that's not so bad either. I generally avoid temptation unless I can't resist it. Love conquers all things except poverty and toothache. Sex is like bridge. If you don't have a good partner, you'd better have a good hand. Marriage is like a book. The whole story takes place between the covers. Sex is an emotion in motion. Good girls go to heaven, bad girls go everywhere. Look your best. Who said love is blind? Is that a pistol in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? A dame that knows the ropes isn't likely to get tied up. Marriage is a great institution, but I'm not ready for an institution. Love thy neighbor, and if he happens to be tall, debonair, and devastating, it will be that much easier. What's the good of resisting temptation? There'll always be more. Love isn't an emotion or an instinct, it's an art. Right now, I think censorship is necessary. The things they're doing and saying in films right now just shouldn't be allowed. There's no dignity anymore, and I think that's very important. It's hard to be funny when you have to be clean. Opportunity knocks for every man, but you have to give a woman a ring. No one can have everything, so you have to try for what you want most. When I'm good, I'm very, very good, but when I'm bad, I'm better. I'm a woman of very few words, but lots of action. A woman in love can't be reasonable, or she probably wouldn't be in love. I never loved another person the way I loved myself. It isn't what I do, but how I do it. It isn't what I say, but how I say it, and how I look when I do it and say it. I didn't discover curves, I only uncovered them. Too much of a good thing can be wonderful. I'll try anything once, twice if I like it, 3 times to make sure. I never said it would be easy, I only said it would be worth it. The curve is more powerful than the sword. I never worry about diets. The only carats that interest me are the number you get in a diamond. We're intellectual opposites. Well, I'm intellectual, and you're opposite. I used to be Snow White, but I drifted. He who hesitates is a damned fool. Positive thoughts generate positive feelings and attract positive life experiences. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. I'm no model lady. A model's just an imitation of the real thing. Between two evils, I always pick the one I never tried before.